Hey guys, hey, I want to give you an update on the 1980 Peterbilt. We've owned a truck for a while now, but honestly, when we got the truck, the guy had towed it up to my place and paid him for it. And when it came time to asking for the title, he says, "Oh, I forgot it's on my desk." And from that point on, he was not able to be reached anymore. So, truth be known, he never had the title. So it took a while for us to get the title for this 1980 Peterbilt. Let me switch this around here. This is our 1980 Peterbilt cab over 352. We have been working on it a little bit just to see what we got. It came with a 8B92 Detroit Peterbilt air ride suspension. And we've done a lot of exposing, a lot of disassembly to it. And as you can tell, it's been sitting here in my yard for a while. So what has been holding us up doing any more work to this truck, let me turn this around here, is that we didn't have the title. So we now have the title for the truck, and I feel confident knowing that we can get to work and work on something that truly will be ours to put on the road and not all for nothing because we couldn't get a title. I know eventually you could, and I myself just didn't want to take that chance, and I had some other things that I needed to focus on. So let me invite you here into my shop, and let me turn things around here again for you so you get an idea what's going on here. This is the radiator. Now this is leaned against this wall for quite some time there because honestly, I just didn't want to take the thing, have it all checked out, and come to find out that I couldn't get the title. So now I got the title. I'll be able to run that up to a friend of mine who owns Dick's Radiator in Pottstown, PA. And he's going to go over it, make sure everything's good to go. The other thing that's been keeping me busy is my other passion. It is running this 1985 LTD wagon, which is actually a Fox body. So anything that you could have for a Fox body Mustang will fit this car. Pretty much all the same. Right now I'm swapping out intake manifolds. Got this one here. This is my Parker funnel intake manifold, and why I'm changing out this manifold works great. It's got a lot of height to it, allowing it to work excellent, give me a lot of torque and horsepower on the top end. But I have to change it up because I'm going to be running what is called an ET Genie restrictor plate. So I can run 650 index in the 1/8 mile and 10.0 index in the 1/4 mile. So getting the wagon all ready to run at Bradenton Motorsports Park. I already had my tech card purchased. And that race is going to be about the 3rd week, I think, of January 19. But don't want to say that again. That's embarrassing. 2026. So Bradenton Motorsports Park, be running 650 index. So changing out that intake with a lower intake. And I know this is going to be a lot of people are going to say, well, what's this got to do with a truck? Well, this is the thing that's been keeping me busy in the meantime. So, but I don't have a whole lot of room with the height, so I had to get a lower type intake, and I have one coming Monday. So I'll be able to work on that and getting that all ready to go. But that's what's been keeping me busy in the meantime. So this right here is the replacement engine. This is a 1987 8B92 Detroit, 475 horsepower, turbocharged, supercharged, and aftercooled. So this right here is an indicator that has an aftercooler. So this is the old engine that came out of the Peterbilt cab over that I just showed you a little while ago. And this one here, the reason why it was for sale and not running is because they ran it out of oil and scored the main journal number 3 on the crank. So rather than trying to resurrect and go through and rebuild this one here, this one's a 1985 with I don't know how many miles on it, but it's not worth rebuilding when you can get a newer engine that came out of a fire truck that had low miles and low hours. So we got to clean these two up and swap some things over. As you can tell right here, this is the throttle, and trained eye would tell you that this throttle and this exhaust is for a cab over. You do not have this particular throttle on a regular conventional. So I have to swap that out. Now if you notice on this one here, it's right there in front compared to this one here goes around the water neck. So there's a lot of differences that I need to change, and just want to give you an idea of what we got going here. So things are going to start happening. I'm going to change this around here again. Things are going to start happening a little bit more faster, a bit more frequent. So if you're not subscribed to the channel and you want to keep updates with this there, hit the bell icon there so you will never miss any episodes. How often I can put these videos together, I don't know. I'm not really that tech savvy. I know I have content and interesting stuff that people would want to see, or I would hope they would want to see. I get a lot of people saying, hey, when are you going to work on that cab over? I haven't seen any of the videos you said you're going to do. Well, I was held up by not having a title and wanting to get that ready for the races and some other things there that I needed to take care of. So, all right, like and subscribe to the channel, and I promise you we will make more content and get this puppy going. So, all right, glad you can join me, and we'll see you soon. Thanks.